In the last episode, we upgraded our town hall, we built 2 new storages, we gained new traps, and we built some new walls. Those walls even went to gold. But now we're left with a serious problem with too much dark elixir and nowhere to put it. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and welcome back for episode 2 of the Town Hall 8 free-to-play series. Check out the walls, guys. Those walls are absolutely beautiful. So last episode, we finished up with some pink walls and some gold walls, and we got a lot of questions that we're going to answer today. As a matter of fact, there's some comments that we're going to address, and thank you, Shady, for notifying me that you can upgrade the laboratory. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We have 2 builders, now 1 builder available. The wizards didn't finish. That's what I didn't want to happen. Whatever. We're going to roll with it. Only 24 hours. We'll be back up tomorrow, and the wizards should be finished, hopefully. We'll see how that plays out. And our other issue is you will see that we are maxed out on Dark Elixir yet again. 22,500 in the last 24 hours farmed, but we don't have enough to put the Barbarian King back down to level 7, so we're going to go ahead and put that builder down, and let's go ahead and upgrade to level 3. We have 1 day on that one as well. So, like I said in the previous episode, we were going to work on our storages. Gold and elixir storage is going to continue to go, but we need to go ahead and get into a question of the day, and let me see if I can find it. Question of the day from Shine. What's your favorite thing about Clash of Clans? P.S. Love your channel. Thank you so much for watching us here on the channel, and if you guys enjoy it, make sure you throw up a big fat thumbs up. But to answer your question, you guys are the reason or the thing that I like about Clash of Clans the most. It's the people that keeps me playing. It's not necessarily this game. There's a lot of accounts up there, guys. I've played this game a long time, 6 years. This is all about you. This is your channel, not my channel. I do this for you guys, and the enjoyment comes from the questions and the comments, and this is what keeps me going. So if you have a comment or a question of your own, make sure you drop it down in the comments below, hashtagging question of the day, and we'll be sure to include it in the up and coming episodes. So quickly, before we get deeper into this video, I'd like to address a few comments that were posted in the previous video that were a little concerning. Sounds like a little bit of concern by you guys. Yellow Oreo asked what happened to the Master League and 5th Builder, the whole Town Hall 7 push, and so I said took too much time to require to push Town Hall 7. That was my experience, and he said it was slightly pointless to push then. Not necessarily true, man. So to be honest with you, I never pushed Town Hall 7 the first 7 times that I ever did it before, to be honest. Like, I went to Town Hall 7 and I went immediately to Town Hall 8. I never got into the Town Hall 7 pushing game, so I learned something by trying to do that. And as I continued to try to push, I realized how much time it required to do it, and I didn't find that that was necessarily enjoyable to me due to my schoolwork. I got to get my schoolwork done and continue to record. The show must go on. So it wasn't necessarily pointless. I enjoyed it. It was a learning experience for me. And our other comment of concern was from Yang, saying, today I visited your base. Why did you lose so many trophies? So pushing up into Crystal League, I was facing off against a lot of Town Hall 9s. You have to remember, I have Town Hall 7 level troops, so I'm dealing, even though this is Town Hall 8, doesn't mean that we miraculously can start attacking like a Town Hall 8. We still have Town Hall level 7 troops, and the problem with that is that there's not a lot of loot up there in Crystal League in the range that I was in order to continue to progress. The walls speak for itself, and my record speaks for itself. Dropping down to Gold League produced a lot of loot in order to continue to fill my resources. There's always a method to my madness, and I might not necessarily be playing exactly how you feel I should play, but we learn from each other, and I learned some stuff today in the comments that I didn't know before, and I thank you guys so much for that. But at the same time, I will never admit to be right on every single thing. I'm a learning player too, just like you guys are. I just have a little bit more experience in it, and I like to share it with you guys. So as you see by looking through our log, we did lose some, but we gained a lot of loot in the process. So you can't win every single match. 668,000 gold. I mean, you can't beat that, right? And that's how I was able to knock out all these purple walls in less than 24 hours. I wasn't gemming. You can see that we still have the same amount of gems that we had in the previous episode, actually a little bit more thanks to our gem mine over on the Builders Hall. So we're going to go ahead and get into these icons. Looks like we got Empire Builder, upgrade Clan Castle to level 4. We're going to gain 20 more gems from that. Thank you so much. And we got 6 more players that are adding us as a friend today. We got Ophelia 29, Mickey from Elite 8, Mr. Cuber from Elite, Death from a clan that I cannot pronounce, Fight Club from Clash of Clans fight, and Say1069 from 90s Team. That's an interesting name. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching us here on the channel, and we're going to go ahead and add you real quick, and we need to get to work. We got things to do. We got a war attack we need to do. War attacks, actually. Looks like we got another icon down here. What rewards did we gain? Resource potion. I will take that gladly. And I think there's some dark elixir in there. So 7,500 still sitting there and 5,000. So I hope to be claiming that here very, very soon. So I'm going to go out and get into a raid. We do have troops, I believe. Yes, we do. This is the army that we're using. And remember, we're still dealing with, Town Hall 7 level troops. So we're going to do the best that we can to find some loot. And then we got some war attacks that we need to get into. I'm going to search for a base real quick. I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
And looking at all of that beautiful loot, this is the reason why we dropped down to the Gold League. Look at all of it. We're not going to be able to get all of it, but we're definitely going to try to pull some of it and gain some gold off of this base. And believe it or not, for me so far, this has been a beautiful range to be in. We're going to go ahead and get some wizards backing up those giants. The giants are going to get smoked. This is a Town Hall 9, by the way, a very, 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 very dead Town Hall 9. But my goodness, you just can't beat it with all that loot on the base. So let's go ahead and do a rage spell right here, maybe. Yeah, that might work. We got some hog riders now. So now that our clan castle is upgraded, we do have an additional hog in there. So that is phenomenal that we can do that. Let's go ahead and send those hogs in on the opposite side and try to clear out some path for some troops to go in and steal some of this beautiful loot. Giants are getting beat up pretty bad over there, but it's okay. Let's watch and see where these hogs go. Looks like they're going to part off. Let's drop the heal spell up there and try to save the 2 that just went that way, or 3, whatever it was. Let's go ahead and open up the next compartment, and we're going to send our goblins into this base. Maybe. Oh, well, those wall breakers just aren't strong enough to crack the Lego walls, huh? See the difference between levels of troops and stuff that we have to deal with as a new Town Hall 8? This is why we're doing this series, because I want you guys to see what it's like to have to struggle just as much. That it is possible that we struggle just as much as you do, okay? So, I mean, we're going to miss out on a lot of this loot, but as we upgrade our troops, we're going to be able to gain more of it. So let's try to get inside here, and then we're going to bail on the attack, dude. I'm not really worried about trophies. I'm not worried about losing attacks. We're looking for the loot, and we're trying to gain massive hauls off of this. So we're going to gain some of it. Maybe. We got a mortar that is dropping some rains down on our gobs. So goblins are going to grab some of it, and then the goblins are going to get crushed. Level 3 gobs just got one time, straight up one time. But we're going to gain some of this loot. Not a lot of it, but we're going to get, let's see what we pulled. Not too bad. 448,000 gold, not bad at all. So we did compensate, but we did lose the raid. I mean, it's not a matter of winning when you're worried about gaining loot. Loot is more important than winning right now, because we need to focus on the win here would be upgrading our base, is the fact of the matter. All right, so since we've upgraded our laboratory and our dark elixir storage is down, and then these 2 items are going up to level 9, thankfully. So after that level, we have 2 more levels to go. We're going to go ahead and get into our first war attack as a Town Hall 8. I need balloons and a haste spell, and I'll be right back. And welcome to our first clan war as a Town Hall 8. PDX Reloaded likes to do some clan wars. We're trying to get that that clan level up. We're level 3. We'll be level 4 in a couple of days. A few wars and it'll be done. So anyways, we got to pick a base for the very first time, and you got to remember, we're still working with level 2 dragons, so we have to be quite selective. And I think I'm number 35 on the map. Now, we don't necessarily do mirrors in this clan. I know some of you guys out there might do mirrors where you attack the opposing side and hit the base that is equal to you. I think on this map I am number 35, and my mirror is like a Town Hall 6. I highly doubt you guys want to see that. I might attack that later on, but not in this episode. And I do want to show you the attack on my base because it's quite comical. Actually, we'll do that real quick before we get into the base that I want to hit. So this guy comes in with minions, like all level 1 minions. This is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. The dragon reigns supreme from the clan castle. So he's going to drop all these minions. I don't even know whether this was like a serious attack or not, but it might might be, who knows, but it sure is funny, right? So you got minions all the way around, and they're taking out some collectors, doing some serious work on the outsides, but they're going to have to deal with these air defenses soon. But watch this dragon, dude. The dragon from the clan castle is going to get in on the dragon from his clan castle, and they're going to basically battle it out through, minions are hitting this haste spell, man. They're going wide open on this haste spell. He's got 2 poison spells, but he's not dropping it on my dragon. I don't know why. And the dragon looks like it's going to go down. Then he drops the poison spell finally, but it defeats his dragon, and he is unable to take down the town hall. So now he kind of sits here in his little stalemate quiet zone for a second, trying to figure out what's next. What do you do next? Oh, the poison spell. The dragon says, nope, I'm not about that life. And then it goes out, and then it goes back in, and then look at this. Are you kidding me? I love it. So the dragon is still alive. Look at this. Look at the health meter on there. There's like nothing left, and he is still going. Are you kidding me? Wow. Dragon for days. He is still alive. But yeah, he ends up failing the attack. We're not going to sit there and watch that. He's still trying to figure it out. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the base that we want to hit, and it's this base right here. It was hit by Frenzy already. He did a dragon attack, and we're going to see if we could try to improve. So I'm going to go in and do a little scouting, and we do know that we're going to have to deal with a dragon from the clan castle. There's going to be a dragon in there, so we're going to need to make sure that we do a little bit of funneling on both sides of the base to make sure that our troops go through the core of this base. And yes, we're not going to talk about it. Let's just do it, right? So let's see. Your clan has already won 1 star from this village. Do you want to try for a better score? Yes, I would like to. So we got 10 dragons, 3 rage spells. They're still not level 4s yet. We got our new poison spell. We got level 8 balloons, and we have a level 5 haste spell. Yeah, the haste spell is going to come in pretty handy here, right? All right, let's go ahead and get in there and see what we can do with this base. Let's drop a dragon over here to start the funneling process. Let's drop one there. Let's drop our Barb King to pull the clan castle out. There we go. And then we're going to drop some dragons there to battle it out with the other dragons. So the dragon's going to get caught up on our king, and the enemy our dragons are going to get on that one, and he's going to kill our king. And I didn't even use the ability. That's what happens when you talk too much, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get a dragon over here and here. That way we can try to get these outer buildings cleared. And enemy dragon is down. We didn't even use a poison spell there. Didn't even... I'm not a very good talker and attacker at the same time, apparently, right? All right, so dragons are on the outsides. We got 4 still in our composition. We're going to drop them right there. And let's go ahead and drop a rage spell right here. Let's drop our balloons here, and we're going to get them into the center of this base. Maybe. Let's go ahead and drop our haste spell there. Balloons in. They're going to go over to that... there we go. All right, they're going to get into the archer tower, then the next air defense, and go across the base. Let's drop a rage spell here for our dragons that are bulked up. Balloons are going to go around. They're going to part, and then they're going to go into that air defense and take down this base. So, I mean, balloons for the win here, right? Who needs poison spells and who needs barbarian kings when you got level 8 balloons, right? So, dragons are going to go around and finish up this base very nicely. So, we do these for a reason. My clanmates fail the attack. But this is like, hopefully he'll go back and watch the attack later on and say, that's why he did that. You know what I mean? Or this is what I could have changed to improve. So we gained 3 stars on that base. Very nicely done, even though it was a sloppy attack from the very beginning. And I need to cook another army in order to go into another war attack. I think I'm going to go ahead and generate that. And we probably will finish up this episode on this note, as a matter of fact. So we're going to cook dragons for our second war attack. And from here, I'm going to let those dragons train up, get in there, knock out my second war attack real quick to help my clan out. Hopefully we get a nice victory here. And then we're going to get back to farming and continue to steal loot while I'm off cam. And then once the gold storage and the elixir storage are finished, I'll probably dump the gold into walls and then put those back down to upgrade to level 10. So hopefully the content in this video was helpful for some of you out there, and that we did address some of your concerns. Yeah, that's going to pretty much wrap us up for episode 2. So if you enjoyed the content today, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.